Hello and welcome to National Focus. I am Julian Morris. The headlines. Employment opportunities open up as actual work is soon to begin on the international airport. Dominica to join CARICOM's upcoming mission to Haiti. And a multi-million-dollar road project underway in Layu. Details of the headline stories and more when we return.
I love the freedom when I'm out there. Simply put, the worries from shore, none of that out there. And it's my daily bread. I learned it from my dad. My dad is one of the senior guys here who catch the biggest fish around here. And he's top with the red snappers. It's a family thing. I'm the only one fishing right now in the family. Just keeping it going. I enjoy bringing them up, man. Sometimes you have a yellowfin tuna, 400 pounds. Man, let me tell you, that's just a joy out there. I enjoy going out there and just holding the big fish. I don't lift weights, I lift fish. The morning of my fishing trip, I would get up, make a little spiced tea. Then I come down here. I have my GPS, which most fishermen are supposed to have that. Normally I prepare the day before, because whenever you're going out there, you must have ice. Ice is a must for preservation of the fish. So I always make sure I have everything the day before. My fish represents me, and I bring good quality fish ashore simply because the restaurants themselves, they have to show a quality product. Tourism and agriculture go hand in hand, that's what I think. We're all connected. It's like a big machine, and I'm just so proud to be a part of it. My name is Brandon Carlisle, and tourism is my business.
Actual physical work on Dominica's international airport is about to begin. The disclosure by the Honorable Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit at a news conference on Monday. The Prime Minister reassured the public that while a number of employees will be sourced from outside of Dominica, Dominicans will not be left out.
As previously indicated, the contractor, CR5, has been mobilizing to begin construction. This is an ongoing process, and this week, the heavy equipment for the construction of the airport is expected to arrive. The former public works site is being prepared as a staging ground for the equipment. One can well appreciate that a project of this magnitude will require a large quantity of equipment, which is not readily available in Dominica at the moment. We simply do not have the capacity. However, I wish to make it fundamentally clear that this does not preclude the engagement of local contractors and owners of heavy equipment who will have access to jobs during the life of this project. In fact, during the preparatory phases, which included the construction of over 30 homes to relocate residents to the new Joe Burton development, the clearing of portions of the site, and also the construction of offices and the construction of the lab were all done by local people, utilizing the talent and the skills, and also the local equipment. And of course, one can appreciate the fact that the economy benefited in several ways, including the purchase of materials from local suppliers.
Because of the size of the international airport project, a number of foreign workers are expected in the country as construction gets underway.
This is not unusual or irregular, and it is certainly no cause for controversy. I assure you that there will be employment opportunities for Dominicans who wish to apply for the jobs which are opening up today. As a matter of fact, there are several residents of Woodfordale and Wesley who have been engaged on the site. And many of them have left the National Employment Program and move away from, to the airport project, and there'll be a significant more who will be employed from across the country. The advertisement from CR5 is up and has been posted in communities along the north, northeast, and online. There are job openings for operators of heavy machinery, truck drivers, surveyors, lab technicians, office assistants, welders, carpenters, masons, and many others. I encourage all of you to avail yourselves of these job opportunities.
Dominicans were reminded that in spite of the benefits to be derived from such a project, there are detractors.
I also advise you to reject the efforts of the enemies of progress, who will seek to cast doubt and undermine this process. The movements you have seen are positive indications that the airport project is taking off, and that we will begin to see increased economic activity centered in the northeast of the island, and indeed the entire country.
The 44th regular meeting of the Conference of Heads of Government of the Caribbean Community, CARICOM, was held last Friday in the Bahamas. Minister for Foreign Affairs, International Business, Trade and Energy, Honorable Vince Henderson, accompanied Prime Minister the Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit to the meeting. He says the heads of government reiterated the importance of the community addressing the deterioration in Haiti.
So coming out of the meeting as part of the communique, the heads reiterated that the community must play a leadership role in addressing the deteriorating situation in Haiti. And of course, you know, Haiti is a member state of CARICOM. And towards that, there are moral and political obligations to resolve that situation. They also affirmed that this decisive action is needed at the earliest possible time. And I think our Prime Minister, once again, I'm not speaking out of caucus, but at the meeting, again, Prime Minister Skerrit took the lead in urging CARICOM leaders to take immediate action, because we have committed to assist, and we have been taking action at the OAS, supporting some of the resolutions there. We have been making our own efforts to bring some resolution to the situation there.
Minister Henderson says more parties need to participate in the movement to assist with the process.
Prime Minister felt that it was absolutely necessary that immediate action be taken, and that included getting into Haiti to understand firsthand what is happening in Haiti. We were aware of a December 21st decision, 2022 decision that was taken, where there was, well, the convening of parties involved in the political and social and economic life of Haiti. And they all came to an agreement on how they could move forward. But again, it was felt that more parties need to participate in that process. And this is why Prime Minister Skerrit again urged that we move into Haiti and to convene meetings with all relevant parties, everybody who has something to do with the situation in Haiti, which included non-government actors, some of the NGOs, and what is often referred to as some of the gangs.
The CARICOM mission, along with support from the Government of Canada, will soon make arrangements to visit Haiti.
While some seem to be a little timid, Prime Minister expressed his readiness to go to Haiti, and he said that I should go too. So we are prepared to participate in that process, and we will be moving to Haiti as soon as the CARICOM mission is ready, with the support of the Government of Canada. I also want to highlight the role that the Prime Minister of Canada, Prime Minister Trudeau, Justin Trudeau, played in urging members to do exactly what our Prime Minister said that we should do. And he did more than that. He also offered assistance in getting us to Haiti and to ensure that services would be provided to all members of our delegation. The Government of Canada has also been very involved in seeking to bring a peaceful resolution to the situation in Haiti by providing support to the police, ensuring that the security services have the resources that they require, all the assets that they need to contain what seemed to be an escalating situation in Haiti, so to ensure that they can fight crime and any activity that will create instability for the governance of Haiti.
Government invests over $20 million in rehabilitation of Layu Road. Daryl Titt reports.
The link is often made between the importance of sound infrastructural development and good governance to economic and social growth. In order to further develop Dominica, there must be a proper road network capable of moving Dominicans, visitors, and the goods they use safely from one point to another, day or night. The building or reinforcement of roads leads to further social and economic progress, improve access to communities, increase mobility, greater comfort, and enhance safety for Dominicans. The Dominica Labour Party administration is committed to improving the country's road network, greatly impacted by the passage of Hurricane Maria. The government of Dominica, through the Ministry of Public Works, Public Utilities, and the Digital Economy, has implemented the Layu Flood Event Reconstruction and Rehabilitation Project. Phase 1 of this project, which is at a cost of over $23 million, sees the rehabilitation and reconstruction of approximately 4 kilometers of roadway from the Hillsborough Bridge eastwards to the York Valley Bridge. The project, undertaken by Emil Gadakan A.F., saw the excavation and realignment of the existing road away from the riverbank, river diversion measures to mitigate against the damaging effects of the river, and road drainage infrastructure to include box culverts and slipper drains. Road surfacing works are nearing completion.
Well, I am extremely excited. I'm extremely pleased with the quality of work that is being done here in the community of Layu. And just to say that I am very happy for the beneficiaries of this project, because the entire constituency stand to benefit in terms of agriculture and tourism. We will definitely be seeing improved agricultural livelihoods. And as a parliamentary representative, I am just filled with joy and excitement, and I continue to reiterate my gratitude and appreciation to the government of Dominica and each and every other stakeholder who has played a profound role in the completion of this project.
The project fits in line with Dominica's quest to become a climate-resilient nation.
I believe it is a step in the right direction. Just to give you a brief history, this project was actually conceptualized after the collapse of the Matia Dam. It has caused tremendous damages to this road. So I believe that government is right on track in actually creating a climate-resilient structure here in the Layu community.
Road markings and signage works are still to come to complete the project.
Parliamentary representative for the Roseau Central constituency, Honorable Melissa Popon-Skerrit, has described the 2023 Carnival celebration as remarkable. The Carnival season came to a close with 2 days of street jump up on Monday, February 20 and Tuesday, February 21, 2023. Minister Skerrit commended the Ministry of National Security, the police, and all involved in ensuring that the 2 days of reveling was violence-free.
I really felt compelled to note the particularly low amount of violence experienced this year. And I wish to applaud my colleague, the Minister of National Security, Honorable Blackmore, for his sterling leadership. And to all of our police, the security forces, on a job well done in keeping us all feeling safe and secure this season. And, this year was remarkable. We experienced a lot of civilians actually helping the cause. They were helping the police to maintain a peaceful carnival. And for this, we applaud all those who got involved to aid the police. Also, I must commend you, the patrons, for ensuring that, while you revel, you maintain a civil nature and keep an eye on your friends, on your neighbors, or on the one who's next to you to keep an orderly conduct.
She noted that many people were positively impacted economically by this carnival season.
Carnival is a season that creates an undoubted boom to our economy. This time I did quite a bit of walking through Roseau, and you would have noticed this time that there were many vendors setting up their bars and their snackets on the street corners. But this time I saw that there was a different variety to what was being offered. I saw that there were pop-up shops selling things catering to children, toys, candy. I even saw other pop-up shops selling clothing, shoes, random items, which I thought was really interesting. And so I know that there was a lot of boom in our economy during this time. Many people benefited from this, specifically my constituents of Roseau Central, because our carnival is in the city.
Minister Popon-Skerrit also commended the Ministry of Tourism for the work they put in hosting a successful carnival.
I wish to commend the Ministry of Tourism, Honorable Dennis Charles, the band organizers, security, the vendors, promoters, our sponsors, designers, musicians, drivers, workers, and everyone who made this carnival season possible.
You are watching National Focus. More when we return. Welcome back. A two-day training session will better prepare participants to improve awareness capabilities of public health emergencies. Government, through the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Social Services, has hosted an opening ceremony for the Emergency Management Response Training Mission. The ceremony took place at the State House Conference Center on Monday, February 27, 2023. This mission forms part of the OECS Regional Health Project. It is a 5-year project supported by the World Bank. Minister for Health, Wellness and Social Services, Honorable Cassani Laville, expects participants to acquire a better appreciation for planning and the awareness for the elements of emergency preparedness.
I hope this exercise will engender a desire for continuous training and that participants will be fully versed on the important considerations of emergency management in the health sector. We must also go on a serious public awareness drive to let people know of the services that are available and all the resources that are available and where and how that we access these services and resources. And this is the only way that we'll be able to get the maximum benefit of this wonderful training that we are experiencing.
Government welcomes the focus on enhancing regional health security to prepare for extreme weather events and disease outbreaks. This, as the OECS Region's Health Project intends to build resilience, contain cross-border transmission of disease epidemics, and mitigate disruption in the aftermath of an extreme weather event and climate change impacts.
We acknowledge the need to improve surveillance systems and emergency response through improvement of national and regional capacities, and we support the goal of strengthening emergency management skills to respond much more swiftly and effectively to threats associated with disease outbreaks and climate change. The Cabinet has already approved the multi-hazards plan and concept of Operation Prepared and submitted by our ministry with the tremendous support of the World Bank team. We hope this will serve as the blueprint that we need to develop appropriate, relevant, and effective emergency measures to respond to our unique needs in Dominica and the sub-region.
The training will look at the need to update emergency plans, biohazard waste management systems, and emergency operation centers. Minister Laville has pledged his full commitment to fostering the transformative changes required to address modern implications in Dominica.
I'm satisfied that we have the skills, that you have the requisite skills that we need to take this on. Let us now, through opportunities like this, through collective action and commitment, demonstrate our love, our loyalty and skills in the service of the Commonwealth of Dominica and the thousands of people who trust us, who rely on us, who depend on us for their health security. Please accept my best wishes for the continued success of this training and workshop.
Health security continues to be a major priority for the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Social Services. This training will heighten efforts made to improve resilience in healthcare preparedness. The sports division has commenced the 2023 Secondary Schools Under-20 Basketball Championships. The championship kicked off on Friday, February 24, 2023 at the Massac Indoor Facility.
10 teams will participate in the boys category, including the Goodwill Secondary School, St. Mary's Academy, Dominica Grammar School, Pierre Charles Secondary School, and the Dominica State College in Zone A. The Portsmouth Secondary School, Teams A and B, the Northeast Comprehensive School, the Isaiah Thomas Secondary School, and the Academic School of Learning will compete in Zone B. 6 teams will compete in the girls category, including Academics, Dominica State College, Portsmouth Secondary School, Wesley High School, Dominica Grammar School, and the Northeast Comprehensive. At the opening ceremony held on Friday, February 24, 2023, coordinator of the sports division, Mr. Trevor Shillingford, said they were happy to see the recommencement of this basketball championship, as it was one of the events which was impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic.
We are happy to be back with the secondary schools basketball championship, having had a break last year due to COVID-19. I want to also thank the schools for your participation this year, and to also thank and commend the students for making yourselves available to participate in this year's championship.
President of the Dominica Amateur Basketball Association, DABA, Mr. Peter Ricketts commended the Ministry of Sports and the Sports Division for creating opportunities for the young athletes. He says sports are an important factor in the holistic development of an individual, as it teaches values that exceed education.
When you are allocating your time for your personal development, it should not be a decision between sports or education. You should not have to choose only to study, but you should also continue to work on your skill development. Because when you look at the holistic development of a person, it is more than just education. And sports, particularly team sports, teaches values that go beyond the bounds of just education, teaching you team spirit, patriotism, supporting each other. Because as you know, when you do leave school, you go out into the working community to help uplift and build our community and build our country. And I feel that sport gives you some of these tools required in your journey in coming into your, in developing as a person in our society.
Minister for National Security and Legal Affairs, Honorable Reuben Blackmore, says government recognizes the importance of sports and will continue to invest in the appropriate infrastructure to aid in the development of the young athletes.
Let me also congratulate the Ministry of Sports for organizing that inter-school tournament. It is critical to developing a cadre of young men and women in a various sporting disciplines. Namely, as you know, this facility is for basketball, netball, and volleyball. We're hopefully we'll see the establishment and development of similar and even better facilities throughout the country. And that is what the Labour Party government, led by our Prime Minister, is all about. Because we recognize, therefore, the importance of sports to your development. I know what sports did for me as a young man growing up. And I know any country that want to create a cadre of young people with discipline, sports, of course, is one of the areas we have to concentrate on.
Meanwhile, Minister of Responsibility for Youth and Sports, Honorable Oscar George, urged the athletes to grab the opportunities available to them.
My advice to you today, or young ballers here today, take this opportunity with both hands. You know, you are in a multi-million-dollar facility. Actually, this facility costed us $3.7 million. And I recall the days where a lot of concerns were being raised before basketballers. that, the quality of the surfaces around Dominica, the absence of playing surfaces, the impact of rain and all these things. And today we are in a facility that's covered. It's a world-class facility. It's a facility where we can attract regional and international competitions. And I think this is an important step. And this basically is all investment from the Ministry of Sports, from government, in you. We believe in you, and that's why we continue to invest in ensuring that the infrastructure is there for you to play.
The Dominica State College girls won against the Academic School of Learning, while the DSC boys emerged victorious against the St. Mary's Academy in the league's opening games. Curvia John for the Government Information Service.
And that's all for this edition of National Focus. Be sure to follow GIS Dominica on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. You can also drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm. From all of us here on the GIS News Production team, I am Julian Morris. Thanks for watching.